Connecting Canva to ChatGPT isn't new. You've seen this before. I have already created 2 videos about it. What is new is this. ChatGPT can now pull your Canva Brand Kit so that every design you create comes out on brand. Your font, your colors, your logo, even your brand voice if you have set that up in your brand kit. The whole shebang, or should I say, shebrand. All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to set it up and use this workflow in ChatGPT. Hey, what's up everyone? Ronnie here, your go-to Canva guru. Let's jump right in. Once more, I heard about this new feature in Canva and ChatGPT integration from my good friend Anwar, who is the head of ecosystem at Canva. So he's the guy working on all these AI integrations between Canva and the other platforms. So this is the post. I can link that in the description if you believe it's useful. But basically, this post gave us like a preview of how Canva can now design on brand with this little demo right here. But here, there is a link as well that goes to this blog post where Canva explains a bit more into details how they are bringing on-brand design to AI workflow or Canva and ChatGPT integration. So I had to try this because this is my mission to see just how far we can push the design experience inside ChatGPT. All right, so let's jump into ChatGPT. This is my free account. As you can see, it says free right here. Now let me show you how to quickly connect Canva to this ChatGPT account. So this is what you should do. First, open up this side panel right here, locate the apps button, click on that. And yeah, Canva should be quite visible there. Not sure if it's going to pop up as your banner because they are sharing the prime real estate here with their rival Adobe Shop for the shop. But yeah, so basically, if you don't see Canva right here on the banner, search for it. It should be not far in the list. So click on Canva and you will see this. So first, you will need to connect your Canva account to ChatGPT. So just follow the prompts. Canva right here, connect. Okay, so if you want to read all of this, feel free to do so. You should quickly get on this part, this window right here, where you have to choose which of your Canva teams you are willing to connect. So me, I want to connect my main team, Team Rondi, right here. So there you go. You choose your team, allow, and there you go. Canva has been authorized to be connected to ChatGPT. Once you're done, you should see this screen right here with the button now changed to Start Chat. Okay, so you can start a new chat right from here. Or if you decide, okay, I want to disconnect these accounts, you can click the little cog icon and this is how you disconnect your account. Or if you ever want to change the team you are connecting to ChatGPT, you'll have to disconnect and then reconnect, choose another team. For me, I'm good to go. So you can start a chat from here, or you can simply start a new conversation from here. Start a new chat. All right, let's create a pitch deck. So for this, we need a project. And you know me, I don't like to invent a new project just for the sake of showing you how to do things. I like to work on real life projects. This is why we are going to work on this real pitch deck right here, 150 slides that we have created. This is the master deck for the Rondi Collab. Rondi Collab is the brand new membership we launched on January the 15th for people who want to build a content business, just like we did with Team Rondi. So it's launched. We have a bunch of people already in the membership, but let's rewind the tape a little bit and say, okay, I need ChatGPT to create a pitch deck to explain what the Rondi Collab is all about. Okay, so I need one document that kind of contains this information. And I have just what I need right here on the page 4 of the collab. So if we double click on this page 4, we can see I have here a Canva doc inside my presentation. And this Canva doc is quite exhaustive, right? It's a long Canva doc. Let me show you the outline. You see, I have here the membership value proposition with all these subtitles, the membership positioning, the core audience, competitor landscape, all of this stuff, the membership delivery mode. So what's actually inside the membership in terms of content, and then the content scope. So all the different themes we are going to tackle during the first 18 months, and then some information information about pricing and how to join. Okay, so this entire document is quite long. You see, it's a lot of notes, a lot of information. So what I'm going to do is to download, simply go to share, download page 4. Perfect. As a PDF, I'm going to download this. It's going to download nicely here. So I have something to feed ChatGPT. All right, coming back to my ChatGPT chat right here. So the way you call Canva, you just write at Canva like so, and you can now call any app that actually lives on ChatGPT. So because it's connected, I can call it and I can give it a specific prompt. So the prompt is the following: create a pitch deck presentation from this document, which I'm going to upload right now. The presentation should explain what the Rondi collab is, who it is for, what members will find in it, and how much it costs. Okay, it just correct the typo here. All I need to do is to add my file. Okay, so I can add photo and file. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm going to drop this Rondi Collab PDF that I just exported. That's my Canva document, my page 4. I'm going to put it right here. You see it will upload. It's going to take a few seconds because that's a quite large document. And then when it's ready, I can actually launch my prompt. Okay, just make sure, because I've made this mistake before, make sure you're not in thinking mode, you're not in deep research mode, any of that. Just leave that, just the Canva connector, the Canva app right here. Once you're done, launch this prompt and ChatGPT will start analyzing the PDF document and this Canva window should pop open. So there you go. A few seconds only have passed and I can see right here the outline of my presentation. It's called the Rondi Collab pitch deck with 9 different slides right here that go from what is the collab, why the Rondi collab exists, who the Rondi collab is for, what members will find inside, what you learn, how the collab works, why pick Rondi collab, pricing overview, and then the closing slide, build something that lasts. Okay, now this is quite good. This is a great structure for my pitch deck. Now let me show you the novelty right here. You see these 3 different buttons. So if you click on the first one, this is the tone of voice. Okay, you can go professional, educational. I'm going to stick with casual. This, the second one, is the length of your document. So you can go short and sharp, 1 to 5 slide, balance 5 to 15, and comprehensive 15 plus slides. I'm going to stick with balanced. You can go with different styles right here. Okay, but the novelty is this: apply your brand kit. This button didn't exist before, and this is what makes the whole difference right here. So I'm going to click here, and you should see, once you do that, all the different brand kits you have in that specific Canva team you have selected. Now I selected Team Rondi because that's the team where we have the most brand kits. And it just so happens that we have a brand kit created for the Rondi collab. So I'm going to select that brand kit. And you see, when you hover over this button, it should say the Rondi collab, okay, with the style. So you can still change the style of the presentation. Instead of minimalist, you can go something else. Like I went for modular, not sure what that means. Okay, so I have the style. I have applied my brand kit. Perfect. So now I could go ahead and generate that design. But first, I would like to read this information. So I have created a clean, logical pitch deck outline from the document and loaded it to the Canva for review. Okay, so what this deck does well, it clearly answers the 4 big questions that I have mentioned in my prompt. The flow is intentional, context first, problem and positioning next. All right, I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to generate these things and see where things get moving. There you go. So I have the Canva connector right here, or the Canva app doing its thing. I see a few different thumbnails here being generated. So I'm just going to wait for a few seconds and maybe speed up the video and see where this goes. All right, I'm back and ChatGPT has created 1, 2, 3, 4 different pitch deck for me. And it says, done, your pitch deck has been generated in Canva using the Rondi Collab brand kit in a casual modular style. You now have 4 design options to choose from. Each one follows the same clear story, just with different visual energy and layout choices. Perfect. So let's check them out. I'm going to open the first one just by clicking on it, and ChatGPT will give me a nice preview right here that I can simply go through without leaving ChatGPT. So the first one, Randy Collab pitch deck with these illustration kind of images, which is okay because I can simply swap the images with my own visuals once in Canva, once I open this in Canva with this button right here. But let's focus on the text, see if this sounds Collab. Welcome to Randy Collab, a place for creators to thrive. The Randy Collab is a practical membership where creators learn to build a sustainable business leveraging over a decade of experience to avoid common pitfalls and foster growth. This is really good. Next, why Randy Collab matters, transforming creativity into a thriving business, real tools, behind the scene insights. Okay, I need to read a little bit to see if this really fits what's in my actual document. Many creators struggle because they lack practical tools. The Collab provides proven systems and workflows that turn your creative ideas into actionable steps. No more guesswork or confusion, just clear path to success. Behind the scenes insights. We've learned the hard way what works and what doesn't. The Collab opens up our playbook, sharing real experiences, mistakes, and insights that help you avoid common pitfalls and build a sustainable business faster. This is really good. I am impressed by how faithful this information is. It's really been inspired by my document and kind of reworked into these slides. Who it's for? Serious creators, not for dabblers, exactly. What you'll get monthly. So there's a graph here. I'm not sure that graph is actually good. Mastering content strategy, YouTube insights and growth, Canva for stunning designs. This is where we start to drift away a little bit from the actual content. Learn from Ron and Dee. Experience and steady progress matters. Okay, so this is where we talk about our experience as content entrepreneurs. Pricing plans, okay, subscription plan. This is not an actual real chart, I believe. This is just an image, but we do have quarterly and annual plans, okay? We don't have the exact price listing here, but we could have. Okay, so this is not bad. Let's quickly check some of the other decks. Deck number 2 right here. So this is much more brief. Okay, I like the other one better because there's no images here. So yeah, the third one, quickly, there is more content here. What is Randy? A calm, practical membership for creators. Okay, Randy Talk, the workflow course, the live session. So this is the content delivery of the membership, the 3 content pillars, the podcast, the course, the live session for Q&As. So this is pretty good. Let's open the last one just to see. Let's open this one in Canva to actually have a better look at it. All right, so build a sustainable content business together, a trusted space to master building real content-based business. Learn from our 10 years of experience and let's innovate together. Okay, the content delivery, what you learn, positioning and branding, content strategy, monetization systems, that's correct. Experience and expertise, 10 years building, honest approach, quarterly, annual plans, the bigger promise. At the Randy Collab, we help you stop guessing and start making meaningful strides toward a sustainable business, content business that aligns with your personal and professional aspirations. I think this is quite accurate, guys. Yeah, I am honestly impressed because it is also on brand. This is the other thing. That's the thing I wanted to show you, that it's using the Randy Collab brand kit, right? Let me show you the brand kit here. If I go to the Randy Collab, you will see my colors, this purple right here, the green. These are colors from my Randy Collab brand kit. You see Randy Collab, so all of these colors. The fonts as well. If we look at the Collab fonts right here, fonts, we see Montserrat, and all of this is Montserrat. So the promise is respected and is actually super well delivered. All I need to do is to continue tweaking this deck, but I already have kind of like the structure, actually 4 different structure. If I wanted to, I could open all of these presentations. You see, they should all be here. Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, because I opened 3 of them directly in Canva. I could open them and pick slides and just mix and match the different slides, maybe swap some of the visuals for actual photos, and yeah, rework some of the text either with Canva's AI or with ChatGPT. Now let's quickly go back to the conversation right here and ask it. I'm gonna use my voice command here. 1, 2, yeah. Okay, this was great. I love the pitch deck presentations that you have created about the Randy Collab. Now, could you create a 5-page carousel that introduces the Rondi collab. Again, what it is, for who it is, what is the content delivery flow, how much does it cost, and the final CTA on the last page of my carousel. I want to share this carousel on LinkedIn. Can you help me create a Canva design for that? All right, let's see. If it can, I would be super impressed, because really this brings designing to a whole new level of easy. All right, so I launched my voice input message right here, and Canva's connector is already generating something. And while I'm doing this, I can see this message right here that says that I have 3 remaining messages because I'm using the free version of ChatGPT, right? So this is something you should know, that I thought it was free for everyone and that we can use the apps as much as we wanted. But it seems that we have a limited number of messages, I believe 5 per day, using the connectors. So I have 2 remaining, and it seems like, okay, yes, it turned out really clean. I have created 5 slides, LinkedIn carousel. Okay, let's see. This doesn't seem like the right format. So it's okay, because I could probably open this in Canva and use the resize feature. Okay, let's try this. So meet the Rondi collab, who it's for, perfect, the collab delivery system. It did the job correctly, but in the wrong format. So what I'll do, I'd use my paid resize feature right here. If you have a paid Canva account, this will be available. If not, you will have to kind of resize all of these pages manually, or simply, try again in ChatGPT. Maybe I didn't try hard enough. I'm not sure. Me, I have the Pro or the Teams account right here. And I'll leave a link in the description to a 30-day free Canva Pro trial. So you can try Canva Pro and all of the paid features included in Resize for 30 days for free. That's our affiliate link. So Resize, let's resize this into a LinkedIn carousel. LinkedIn post, LinkedIn carousel, 1200 by 1500 pixel. Resize the whole thing. Resize this design. I don't need to create a copy. So there you go. Obviously, there will be some little bit of tweaking to do right here, because you need to adapt your content slightly. But it's been resized. Present by your friendly team. I don't need that. Meet the Rondi collab. Can probably do something like this and have a nice big photo right here that stays within the safe zone, and this title could be bigger, like so. And I could also replace this for the actual logo of the collab, which is this one right here. Boom. So you see, that was relatively easy. Don't really need to reinvent the wheel. I'm not gonna adjust every single slide right here, but I think you get the idea. Just, this is the designer in me, cannot let go. All right, so this is where I leave it. Okay, meet the Rondi collab, can make this slightly bigger, drop our image in there, resize or adjust the other resized pages right here. And you'll see in a couple of clicks, we have created a pitch deck. We have created a LinkedIn carousel. And again, this could have worked the first time if I had reprompted. I didn't do it because I wanted to show you the other way of like adjusting the resize functionality. But that's pretty much how from ChatGPT, you can start designing on brand with this new functionality. I encourage you to try it out. It's pretty fun. But again, like, where do we draw the line? I personally love to design in Canva. I'm not such a huge fan of doing everything in a chatbot, but I mean, this is where we are. This is what the technology allows us to do today, and it was my duty to bring it up to you. All right, guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. For those of you interested in the Rondi collab, I told you this is a real life project. You can check the first link in the description of this video. It will also be the pinned comment. I'll leave the page to the Rondi collab information. It's not for everyone, but if you are serious about building a business that allows you to live your life on your own terms, well, check out the collab. Members inside are really happy, and we are still small, so you get a lot of our attention, a lot of our help. So yeah, check it out. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.